What's up, guys? On the way to swap out a toilet and a bathroom faucet. One of the first things I noticed about this job was that shutoff valve right there would not cut the water off completely to the toilet, so I had to cut the water off to the whole house and decided to replace the valve altogether. Toilets are basically held down by weight and 2 bolts on each side, so I went ahead and took those off, and they were pretty rusty, and I actually had to cut one of them with my saw. Now I just take a grocery bag and clean up as much of the old wax ring as I can. I replaced the old shutoff valve with a shark bite push connect. They're super easy to use, and you can actually take them off and reuse them. Now I have my new wax ring where I want it, and it's basically taking the new toilet, aligning it with those 2 bolts you see there, applying weight to the toilet to make sure that the wax ring makes a good seal with the toilet. Now I'm putting the nuts on the bolts, tightening them down, not too tight because you can crack the toilet, but tight enough just to hold the toilet down. I use my channel locks to bend the bolt, breaking it so that you can put a little white cap over it, hiding the bolt. Once you have your water line hooked up, it's cutting the water on, letting the bowl fill up, and then flushing it, checking it for leaks. You just want to make sure that your water line isn't leaking and that there's no water coming from the bottom around the toilet. For the faucet, you want to cut the water off, remove your water lines, and take the old faucet out. After struggling for a minute to get that old drain assembly out, I ended up taking my saw to it because it was so stuck together it wouldn't unscrew, and that cut right through it like butter, and I kept rolling on the project. set the faucet where you want it, then use the nuts to tighten the faucet, holding it in place. Hook up the water lines to the faucet and the water shutoff valves. I decided to go ahead and replace the water lines because they were old and worn out, and it was just time to replace them. Here I am hooking up the new drain assembly. You really can't see what I'm doing because I'm not a good cameraman and the lighting was not very good. Cut the water on and let the water run. Check for leaks in the water line and drain. Everything was good to go. One last check, then I was out. Hey guys, I just wrapped that job up. I was only supposed to do the faucet and the toilet. However, I decided to go ahead and replace the water supply lines for the sink just because my name was on it and I didn't want to use the old copper ones. I also had to replace the shutoff valve for the toilet because the old one actually wouldn't shut the water off. It just would keep running even though you turned it all the way tight, it wouldn't cut it off. So I really had no choice but to cut the water off to the whole house and replace the whole thing. I used a little shark bite quick connect just to get the job done faster. Those are a little bit more expensive but worth it sometimes when you don't have the time to sit there and wait for the glue to dry. I was there around 2.5 hours and I cleared about $175 in profit. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I have content coming out every Monday as of right now. If you liked it, subscribe. Hit that bell thing that I think reminds you to watch my videos. Shoot me a comment. We're going places, baby. Trying to blow this channel up. See you in the next video.